Alright, hello YouTube. This is another Everyday Investor segment. So this is Tuesday, August 1st. Usually I do a video on Thursday, but I thought I would do one today just because today is the first of the month, which is usually the day when I make a stock purchase. So first I'll talk about what's kind of going on with my three main stocks here. Right now you can see this is the chart for Aphria. It took a correction last week, and then since then it's just kind of going sideways, not really doing much. It's kind of hanging out in the center of the Bollinger Band. It's dropped below the 200 and the 100-day moving average. So I was looking at this as a buy this month, but I kind of want to see it drop a little bit more, at least get to the back to the bottom of the Bollinger Band, so right around 635. One guy that I follow pretty religiously on YouTube claims it could drop to 615. So I'm gonna kind of wait on Aphria and see what it's gonna do. ACB or Aurora is kind of exactly the same thing. It's been moved sideways all week. Didn't really do anything. It's just been up and down a penny. From what I gather, this kind of means this kind of might be the floor for this price since it's moved to the TSX. As you can see, here's where it was on the TSX. It jumped up to this point. I think it was down around like 650 something. Don't quote me on that. But this might be the new low. So I'd kind of like to get in here, but I kind of feel like that, you know, it's the resistance is at 272. So kind of want to wait. They got earnings coming out on the 21st of this month, so you know I might buy them, I might not. I'm just going to sit on them. This is Katanga. This was my main money maker, which kind of scared the shit out of me these last 2 days. So you can see here was the last place I bought in, 400 shares at 62 cents, climbed up to 88 nicely, perfect, kind of sideways, correction's good, kind of climbed back up, it's around that 80, and then all of a sudden there was a bad news article that came out last Friday saying that Glencore, the company, the parent company that bought out Katanga back in February, was investigating some shady trading activity from Katanga back in the day under the old CEO, who apparently paid off some Congolese officials. Anyway, that came out to drop the stock to 70 cents, and then today Glencore announced that they were going to be opening the books and readjusting some of Katanga's numbers for their past financials, and the stock just plummeted. This is yesterday. Just plummeted way below. You can see my green line here is my break-even line, way below that. And I was panicking a little bit, but then today it rallied all the way back up to like 70 cents. So not too concerned because the fundamentals of this company haven't changed. The mine's still shut down. It's been shut down since 2015. Production is estimated to come back online in Q4, and I was doing the math today on some of the estimated production numbers that they're forecasting, and if those numbers are anywhere near accurate, you know, this company's, once the mine gets rolling, it's going to be making, you know, $2 billion revenue per year. So I'm going to stay in it. I really wish, you know, given foresight, I would have sold it last Thursday, sold out my whole position and bought in right down here at the 51 cent mark. Oh, that would have been beautiful. I would have made a nice profit from all this, and then I would have bought in cheaper. But oh well, you know, that's foresight, so whatever. And I'm a long investor anyway, so I'm gonna hold this thing until it gets back to, you know, I want to see back these $12, $14, $16 numbers, which, hey, you know, cobalt's the craze. It could happen. So anyway, that's my three main stocks and what they're kind of doing. There might not be a whole lot of activity this week because from what I hear, this is kind of the holiday season for investors. So there might be low volumes and low price changes. So I think I was going to buy today, but I think I might just sit on it. This, what you're seeing now, is my brokerage account. There's no identifying information up here, so I'm not too worried about showing you guys this. So I put in 300 bucks today, because I put in $300 a month, and right now it's just sitting down here in my TFSA. Haven't decided what I want to do. Do I want to top up my Katanga? Do I want to buy some ACB? Do I want to buy some Aphria? I don't know yet. You know, I kind of want to buy all three, but until I see what's going on and can take advantage of something, I think I might just sit on this money just in case something happens. So yeah, so this is my brokerage account. You can see I first started buying or putting money into and buying stocks with this Canadian cash account, until I realized that that's not the way to go. You want to be doing all your trading in Canada out of a TFSA, because then you're not taxed on anything you do in your TFSA. If I get dividends put into here, I don't get taxed on it. If I take my money out of here, capital gains don't get taxed on it. Always invest in your TFSA. It is not just an account where you put money and it just sits there. No, no, no. Actively manage your money in your TFSA. So here's what I have in here right now. My dividend stocks, Royal Bank, Fortis. They raised the price target on Fortis to $49. And they had a really good Q2. So I really put some thought into buying them too. But my plan is to kind of build up my positions in these three companies, Aphria, Aurora, and Katanga first, so that I can capitalize on, Katanga is, I'm going to capitalize on the cobalt boom and the electric vehicle boom through them. And then I really want to capitalize on these two companies, which are, Canadian medical marijuana companies, that hopefully within a year, once the recreational gets passed, I'll make a lot of money off of them. And then I can start pumping money back into my safe stuff. So that's pretty much going to be it for this video. If you have any questions, comment, subscribe, and follow along for the ride. I'll talk to you guys all at the end of the week. Later.